Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you how you're going to turn this all in, how it's all going to come together. Now that you've watched that first tutorial that showed you the different tools you're going to use in Google Draw, now you can start thinking about your 3 compositions for each word. That's going to solve your problem of how you're going to arrange 4 plain black squares to describe each of those words. So you have 5 words, and you're coming up with 3 solutions to it. Remember, it's order, increase, bold, congestion, and playful. And this is just the same handout you have that I gave you guys to download and read. And these are the 5 design principles that go along with each word. So you have 3 solutions for each word. There's 5 words, so that's 5 times 3 is 15. That's what I meant by you're going to have 15 compositions. All right, so instead of you sharing 5 different Google Draws with me, I want you to put them all into one Google Doc. And you're going to share that Google Doc with me. And that's what I'm going to walk you through in this video. So let's say I did my 3 here. I'm going to call this playful. I have them done. So you need to open up a new window. Let me close that. So I got to open up a whole new window. Make sure you're in the Google home page, and you're going to open up a Google Doc. Go to New, Google Docs, and I'm in my Drive. And blank document. All right, let's title it up here, black square problem. This is what you have to title yours. First thing, please put your name. Can't tell you how many times projects are turned in without a name on it, and I have no idea. Okay, so now I've got to get that from the Google Draw into my Google Doc. You do that by going to Insert, go down to Drawing, and you want to hit New. You can't do Drive because the only thing you'll be able to switch over here is a JPEG, and that's not what we have. So you want to hit New. Now you get this little window here that's similar to Google Draw. Yes, you could go in here and make your 3 solutions for each word, but I have found it's a little bit aggravating using it in here, and it's easier to just go back here and do a full Google Draw document on it. All right, so once we have this window open, you want to go back to your Google Draw that you have all of your artwork in. So we want to put those 3 in that Google Doc. Just like in Illustrator, we need to click, drag around this so it's all selected. So I'm going to go up here somewhere, click, hold, and drag. Now I've got them all selected. Do a Control-C. Go back to your Google Doc, and we just want to paste that into there. So that's Control-V. All right, you want to make sure they all fit inside of this window. If they don't, you'll have to resize them. Okay, so once we get that in there, you just hit Save and Close, and there they are in your Google Doc. Now I'm going to label it so I know which word it is that you were using, and that was playful. Now you need to tell me why you did what you did in each one. So you can just simply put 1 for the first square, because that'll obviously correspond with the first one here from left to right. And tell me why that is playful. You can be real short and sweet with your answers. You don't even have to use full sentences. For just a quick example, I made it look like all these ones up here were chasing the little one. So cluster of 3 squares chasing the little one. And I felt that talked about playful. There is no wrong answer here, as long as you can explain yourself. You just hit enter. This works just like a regular Word or Google Doc. Now you need to tell me why the second square talks about playful. All right, now we're ready for the next one. Okay, so just like in Illustrator, this where you see a little checkered board at, this is your piece of paper where all your artwork goes on. But if you zoom out, Control-Alt-, sometimes it doesn't work, you can drag and just kind of nudge them off to the side so you can do your next three. So I'm just going to drag these down, get them out of the way. Now I can work on my next three, which I have them up here all ready to go. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I have those ready. And just like I said in the last video, you don't have to redraw all these squares. Just rotate them, shift them around to talk about each different word. All right, so I changed that one around a little bit. This is my three solutions to the word order. So now I got to get them over into here, and I'm going to walk you through how to do that again. So make sure you're in your Google Doc that you've set up. Go to Insert, Draw, in New. Go back over to Google Drawings. Click and drag around them all so you get them all selected. Control-C. Go back to Google Docs. And Control-V. And there they are. Hit Save and Close. And there's Order. Then you write Order. And tell me why for each one. And you're going to do that for the rest of them on down, for the rest of the words. Order, increase, bold, congestion, and playful. So to do that, you can go back to your Google Drawings, and I'm going to scooch these up to get them out of the way so I can work on my next three. And when I'm in Record, for some reason the zoom out and zoom in doesn't work. But you can zoom out to see them all with Control-Alt-. Now, remember what I said, you don't have to rebuild the all three again. You can just copy and paste that and start rotating them, resizing them, doing what you got to do to talk about each word. I'm going to do congestion next. So that's Control-C and Control-V. Slide that on down. And now I'm going to start rearranging these to talk about the word congestion. All right, so these are the three I came up with for congestion. That center one is just simply me changing the border weight and giving it a dash. So I went and made it pretty strong. I gave it a 24 point and then gave it a different kind of dash. And that looks like maybe congested traffic patterns or something like that. Another thing to think about with congestion is really that design principle word tension and balance. When you create a tension point, like that's right here on this left one, that creates the feeling of congestion. Same with up here on this one. That's just some of my reasoning for it, and that can be yours as well. So now I need to get those three over here into my Google Doc. So that's in Insert, Drawing, New. Go back to your Google Draw, click, drag around them all. Go to Control-C, And go back to your Google Doc and Control V. Hit save and close. And there they are. Now we just type in congestion, put your first reasoning, tension point, lots of shapes crowding, that could be a possible reason. I just hope you're getting the idea here that you can be real short and brief with your reasoning. All right, and so to do the fourth word, all I'm going to do is a simple Control C, Control V, scooch this one over so that I still always have my congested. And I did a Control Alt minus to zoom out like that. And then you do a Control Alt plus to zoom back in. Now all I need to do is just change these so that it can talk about my next word. And I'm going to do increase on this. All right, I'm getting ready to put the next one in there. I've got 3 going, so I just got to get a couple more words filled in there. So I did increase. Now, I know this is the same one as in congested. That's fine. I'm not going to give you all the solutions. I still want you to be able to have some of your own because you're not allowed to copy mine. So that would technically be different. All right, so we go to Insert, Draw, New. Go back over here, click and drag around it, do a Control C, and then do a Control V. Get that up nice and in the corner and hit save. Now as you can see, it's cropped off over here. We can't help that. We can't have that. So you just need to fix the margin. There's a blue arrow, the left indent thing up here in the ruler. Just drag that over and it'll pull it back over for you. That one's over too far also, so you just have to select on it, drag that over, it'll pull it back over for you so it's centered in your Google Doc. Same thing with this one if you want to fix it. Okay. Now we've got to do just one more. This was for increase. Oops. All right, so the only one left now is bold. And bold is, I'm not going to do anymore so that you have, I'm not taking away a lot of the ideas. This one right here could work for bold because it's a big black square. This is covering most of the composition with black, so that would be bold. Any explanation is fine. Like I said, there is no wrong answer as long as you can explain yourself. So I'm going to get this last one over into the Google Doc so you can see how the finished product looks. And this is the finished product you'll be sending to me. I cleaned them all up. I got them all in line, all the words, the explanations, and you just adjust that arrow up here to get them all in line with each other. I even made these bold just so it would look a little bit more nicer. This is what you're turning in. You just go up to share, make sure you've got it titled Black Square Problem, and share it like you would any other Google Doc. Please let me know if you have any questions or problems. I can do a one-on-one tutorial with you.